squat tuck is performed by placing oneself into the squat position, grabbing onto your toes, and then straightening the legs and back until you feel a stretch in the hamstrings. To perform the aeroplane, start in the standing position and begin to bend at the hips, touching your toes with the opposite hand, while the opposing hand stretches up into the sky. Repeat this, switching between opposing feet. To perform TRX angels, take a TRX band in each hand, step away from the wall, and lean forward, allowing your arms to go behind you until you feel a stretch in your chest and biceps. To perform the child's pose, begin on all fours, bringing your head down to the floor and your hands outstretched before you as you lean backwards, bringing your butt to your heels. Now that the stretching is complete, choose a form of cardio of your choice for 5 minutes at a comfortable pace to raise your heart rate. To perform the TRX split squat, take a TRX band in each hand. Step backwards from the wall until the bands are taut, and then take a contralateral split stance, lowering yourself down to the ground until your rear knee almost touches the floor, and then pushing yourself back up into the standing position using the TRX bands to stabilize yourself and reduce the weight. To perform the TRX row, take a TRX band in each hand and step away from the wall until the rope is taut. Facing the wall, lean backwards until your arms are straight, and then pull yourself back up into the standing position using your lats and biceps. To perform the glute bridge chest press, begin in the supine position with feet planted on the floor and dumbbells and hands off to the sides. Drive your hips into the air until your butt is no longer touching the floor, and then push the dumbbells up into the air as if you were doing a bench press or a push-up. To perform the dead bug, begin in the supine position with hands outstretched above your head. Under control, bring one hand in the opposite knee up to the midline of the body, touching them together, and lowering them back down to the floor under control, and repeating with the opposite side. Now that your first circuit is complete, perform 10 minutes of cardio of your choice to maintain an elevated heart rate. To perform a push-up, begin in the prone position with hands flat on the floor about shoulder width apart. Keeping your body straight, push the ground away from your body until your arms are stretched outright. To perform kettlebell deadlift, begin with kettlebell between the legs and feet roughly shoulder width apart. Bend at the hips, slightly rounding the knees, and grasp the kettlebell between your feet. Straightening your hips and legs, bring yourself upright, lifting the kettlebell with you. To perform the seated calf stretch, begin in the seated position with one leg outstretched and the second leg bent inwards with foot touching the first leg. Reach outwards with the same arm as the extended leg, grasping the toes with the extended leg, and pulling back towards the body. To perform the seated twist, begin in the seated position. Lifting one knee off the floor, twist your body until the same arm as the lifted knee, then on the opposing side of the knee touching the floor. To perform the bent hamstring stretch, begin in the standing position, slowly bending at the hips, bringing your hands down towards your ankle as low as possible without bending the knees. To perform the standing quad stretch, begin in the standing position. Bend one leg at the knee, bringing the foot up behind you, grasping it with the hand on the same side, and bringing it upwards towards the glutes. To perform the doorway stretch, begin standing near a doorway or a wall. Place hand against the wall with elbow bent at a 90-degree angle, and lead foot pushing past the wall or door. Leaning towards that foot, twist away from the side of the wall with the arm upon it, stretching the chest and front deltoids. To perform the TRX lat stretch, begin in the standing position with the TRX cable in each hand. Step away from the wall until the cable is taut, and lean backwards, pushing the gluteus out behind you and bending at the hips, stretching your arms straight above your head until you feel a stretch in your legs.